Our next topic is about Jason Momoa joining Fast and Furious 10 cast. Well, he's in talks to join, but usually when they say they're in talks, everything's pretty much been done by that stage. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
he's just negotiating figures.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
he's just negotiating that convertible with the wind in his hair.
Yeah, and maybe how many M&Ms he should have in his trailer when and how many
blue M&Ms.
Nonsense, honestly. But so obviously Vin Diesel couldn't get The Rock with his manipulation, if you remember our story from a couple of weeks back. So he has to go and get another big shot in
Fishman.
Yeah, man.
Aqua boy.
Jason Momoa, who is box office gold right now, to be honest with you.
The lady's favourite.
Oh yeah.
Bro. I have not met one woman who does not love this guy.
Yeah.
And doesn't watch a film he is in just for him. Yeah, exactly.
You know what? My missus was riding me to watch Aquaman for time. And I was like, oh, it's weak. She just kept going,
She's an Aquaman fan of the comic books. What characters do you know?
You know what? She never rolled me about any other film. Like, let's watch this film. She was going on about Aquaman for time.
But I'm sure if it was the other way around, she'd be like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Why do you want to see
exactly.
this film?
There's a wig. Put a tattoo on your arm.
Aquaman.
Oh, man. But anyway, this comes to us via The Hollywood Reporter. And it says the 10th installment of Universal's Fast and Furious action movie series is getting an infusion of muscle. Jason Momoa is in final negotiations to join Vin Diesel and the rest of the starry ensemble cast in what is being called Fast and Furious 10 as a working title. And while plot details are being muffled, the Aquaman actor could be one of the film's villains. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Universal had no comment. Justin Lin, who returned to the franchise with 2021's Fast 9, The Fast Saga, is back in the director's chair. Longtime stars Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, and Sung Kang are also returning for the 10th installment. Charlize Theron, who first appeared in the 8th film, The Fate of the Furious, and returned for F9, is also expected to be back. Diesel and Lin are producing. Diesel wanted Dwayne Johnson, who appeared in the 5th through 8th films, as well as spin-off Hobbs and Shaw, to return to the franchise after skipping F9, and courted him both privately and publicly, the latter via social media. After a November Instagram post where Diesel pleaded for the former WWE star to come back, Johnson said in a December interview that there was no chance of that, calling Diesel manipulative. Yep. The search was then on to find someone who could fill the needed quotient of star and muscle power. However, because the script is still a work in progress, it is unclear whether Momoa's part is protagonist or antagonist in nature, or perhaps even both. In recent years, the Fast movies have stayed pumped and relevant not only by amping up the scale of the stunts, but by beefing up the call sheet with turns by Theron, Johnson, Jason Statham, and John Cena, even throwing Helen Mirren into the mix. It is unclear who else would return for Fast 10, which shoots this spring. Universal currently has a movie set for a May 19, 2023 release. I'm not a fan of F9, but you know, there's 3 guys there you could get, you know, if you're looking.
Let me tell you something. For half the price, I will take Jason's role. I'll wear a wig, get some tattoos.
Yeah.
And continue in the gym.
I'll take it for the cost of his wardrobe, man.
Just pay my expenses and I'm in.
Yeah.
But first of all...
let's go to you first because you're the Fast and Furious super fan.
And I used to be.
Oh, well, after F9.
Yeah. No, you know what?
A lot of people...
I think even
F8.
Yeah.
8.
From F8, I wasn't interested.
Yeah.
I've lost it. I've lost it.
Yeah.
Couple, you know, the first 2 with The Rock. Yeah. Then it just gone downhill.
8 was the beginning of the end.
Beginning of the end.
Definitely.
So, Jason's there getting his payday.
Well, he wasn't in 9 though. He wasn't in F9.
Who?
Jason Statham.
No, Momoa.
Oh, Momoa. Oh, yeah.
So Jason's coming, getting his payday, getting his little exposure, keep doing his thing. If I was him, I'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'd do it right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
As much as I feel like the franchise is
dying.
Yeah, they've rinsed the franchise. It's ridiculous. I keep going on about it. Tyrese and Ludacris in space in the fucking car. It's just ridiculous. Man. Like, what, it's supposed to be fun, of course. It's far-fetched, yes. The stunts are, but...
It's getting a bit too far.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I mean, they were talking about it doing with Jurassic Park at one time, didn't they?
That got mentioned about crossover because they're both Universal. Mentions, so it's
Jurassic Park and Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I'll stop that. Anyway, so Jason, it's a nice move for him. Yeah. Keeps him current. He's in the eye. This is one for him to like show his action chops off a bit.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Definitely.
he could just do his like sexy look and hair. You know, one of those with his just
he's got that look that The Rock didn't have. He can do that kind of like muscle car look. He's got the
charisma. He can do that looking off into the distance. With the wind and shit. Rock's just a bit more. It's just a bit more grizzly.
Rock's like he hits the wind doesn't hit him.
So I'm sure Jason will be on the chicken and broccoli because this is one where you have to turn up.
Bro,
you can't turn up smooth and with.
You saw the Fast 5 was the first one The Rock came in. You saw how dieseled off The Rock was for that.
It.
He was like he wasn't playing.
Baby oil sitting.
Even Ludacris was taking the piss out of him like that.
Baby oil. Better hide the baby oil, and he's like, better hide that big ass forehead.
I remember that line.
That line, he improvised it.
Okay.
That's why Ludacris spat out the drink. He didn't know it was coming.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So that was an improvised line. So that was nice.
Nice.
Am I happy to see Tyrese again? Meh, not really.
Not really.
Do you know what I mean? Tyrese just doing the same dry foot Tyrese. Like, nah. Where are they gonna go now?
I mean,
usually I'd be the first. Take my money.
because I'm not. That's why we came to you.
Take my money.
Shut up and take my money.
Shut up and take my money. I'm first on the door. Now,
And to be fair,
I'm over it.
That's a lot of people. I mean,
I'm over it.
Damien, I don't know if you watched Fast 9. I haven't. And I'm not going to.
It's one of them you'll just watch on a random. It will catch you.
If it catches me, it catches me. But I doubt it.
There's nothing else on telly.
What are your thoughts on Jason Momoa joining the cast?
Well, number one, I think Diesel's literally on the corner right now going, anyone please come and be in the Fast movies.
These cheeseburgers,
man. I just it does feel a little bit like he's just out there begging. It's like I couldn't get him. John Cena obviously for some reason didn't work in the last one. Did he die in the last one?
I don't. Is he still alive?
Did they kill him off?
So he's probably.
Wait, because he's the brother, isn't he?
Yeah. So he's probably gonna.
I can't even remember.
That's how good Fast 9 was. People.
I can't even remember.
But he's most likely gonna.
Did John Cena die? Let me know down below.
But he's most likely gonna appear in the second in the Fast 10.
Yeah.
If you're not sure he didn't die, because that's something that you would.
Honestly,
you would have known.
I was so switched off. He might have died.
And come on, even if he died, look who Sung Kang, who plays
he came back.
He came back.
Yeah.
So Han, he plays Han.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. He came back. So that doesn't even
like
mean anything.
him,
I like him. But
I fell off after Fast 6. I'm not gonna lie. Like I liked Fast 6 was okay. I liked bits of it in London. But then Fast 7, I think I saw it at the cinema. I was like, the moment Statham picked up a wrench and hit Vin Diesel in the face and he didn't go to the floor, I was like, I tapped out. I'm done.
How does your head just not bust open?
You know?
He's just like, Ed.
Yeah.
No.
And then he's like, and then punch him back. Come on, man.
Because last time I checked, he weren't the Terminator, you know?
Right. He weren't the T-1000.
But even when that Terminator gets hit with a wrench in the first one, it's like,
for real.
It takes a moment to come back.
It just, honestly.
Vin Diesel's like, that was just a bit of butter on my face. Excuse me for a second.
Hence the term Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But if I'm Momoa, I'm literally sitting at that contract table going, right, so you can't get The Rock, right? How much we going to pay that motherfucker?
Yeah.
I want the same.
Yeah, because he's not silly.
No, because like you can't get him, so you come into me because you can't. Yeah, you couldn't get him. What
was he getting?
Yeah.
And he'll probably ring The Rock and say, "How much was you getting?"
Well, they probably are friends.
Yeah,
because they got that whole. specific
now as well. So.
Yeah, as well. So they've got that whole specific, vibe. Samoa.
All right, he's not worth as much as The Rock.
Well, you say that, but let me ask you this: which film has The Rock starred in? Not had any other big stars that made $1 billion.
He hasn't actually carried the whole film.
He actually hasn't.
He's always been co-starring.
To the defense of that, it was a DC film, and DC.
But DC weren't doing well at the time.
But it did come off the back where it was like, right,
Batman.
Batman.
That's a DC film. What are we talking about?
Aquaman. Because I'm talking about why he can ask for as much as The Rock.
That is the only film he's done that made that much money. Everything else he's done.
That is true.
It's not like The Rock. In terms of consistency, has put out more box office.
I agree. I agree.
But saying that, you're right. The Rock can't lead. He has to bounce a lot of
for someone else,
like carrying it. You see, like Bruce Willis in his heyday, he carried the whole film.
Carry the film, and even Arnold could carry the film.
Carried the whole film, just watching them move.
I take your point, but that's just a numbers game in terms of how many films. Jason Momoa hasn't done as many films as The Rock.
He hasn't.
So maybe in time he will. But even the films and even the TV programs that Jason Momoa has done before Aquaman, they might not have made as much money, but his performances in them were so good that people are looking more to him and his performances than the actual project.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And I think that's why it was such an infusion when he came into the DC universe as Aquaman. And he made, tell the truth, and everyone that reads comics knows this, he made Aquaman cool. Yeah. Because Aquaman
was swag. No one cared.
In the comics, Aquaman is pants.
Just some dusty fish.
Yeah, fish man, basically. Yeah. 100%.
That's all he is.
He's not a merman. Yes, exactly. In the comics, it's only lately they've made him kind of... But Aquaman made... Jason Momoa made Aquaman cool.
Yeah, he did.
No, let's make it right. He made Aquaman dribble worthy for every single woman out in
That too.
But he made it cool.
But he did make it cool.
Because the guys like him and the girls want him.
Yeah. And I did enjoy it. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was good. It was okay. I enjoyed it. It's not something I would watch again and again like a Black Panther or a couple of other like Infinity War and whatnot. No. But I did enjoy it. I watched it a couple of times and he performed well. So I think that he should. Okay, even if he doesn't get as much as The Rock, he should get very close to it.
Yeah,
he should get very close to it.
Yeah,
if he don't offer it, I'd be like, no, I want what he's got because you're coming to me because you can't get him, and where you gonna go after me?
Right.
Yeah. Who do you
Who do you go to after that?
Because you went to another muscle guy. Do you know what?
They could give him but
he's the only other. He's the only other guy.
He's
the only other guy.
I wouldn't see them getting him just because they've done the WWE thing, and that will almost.
And one thing I just remember that Batista said that he doesn't want to be in
a franchise.
A franchise that he doesn't. In fact, he actually mentioned Fast and Furious because they actually. He said he doesn't want to be in a crap franchise. That was what he said. That was his exact words. So he would never star in a Fast and Furious movie because I know what context it was on now because they talked about him working with John Cena and wouldn't it be cool if he joined the Fast and worked with John Cena.
Okay,
and then he said so that's not gonna happen.
Okay, no, but I'm saying he's the only other fit.
Yeah, in terms of big muscle man.
And
action
that could pull it off.
So at that point, Momoa is literally at the bargaining table going, right, who are you going to go to? I've seen what The Rock's getting for the last few films. You've come to me because you can't get him. What are you presenting me with?
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. Nah, no way.
No, 75-year-old.
No, Hulk Hogan with his Zimmer frame, like, you know what I mean? He could barely walk now.
Yeah, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Hulkmania.
Woo! Yeah. But, no, I think, listen, if you can't get The Rock, the next best thing, Jason Momoa, 100%. I'm game. And
Chris Hemsworth, actually.
No, Chris Hemsworth doesn't fit the Fast and Furious.
No, he's not. He's too much of a character actor, but
he doesn't fit it.
No.
I'm just thinking muscle bound actors right now.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but I'm just thinking he doesn't. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Doesn't work. And I'm not saying because acting. I really like him as an actor, not just as a big muscular guy, but I like him as an actor. But he doesn't fit it. It's like what we were talking about before, like a little while ago, Natalie Emmanuel. She's a really good actress. I don't think she fits the Fast and Furious
She
franchise.
annoyed me.
Well, there you go.
Hearing her English accent annoyed me. And I'm from the UK, and I just didn't like it. Yeah. Okay, here we. I'm just getting through to that cyber
it
dudes.
just didn't.
Like, what are you talking about?
It didn't. It didn't work, man. It didn't work. I don't know if they shoved her in because she's a pretty face and they wanted someone like her to work off of, because she was always working off of Tyrese and Ludacris, isn't it? Because they were both trying to check her.
The magic was not there.
It worked.
The chemistry was not there.
And actually, thinking back, you're very right. Her English accent
it was just annoying.
It was jarring. And we're English, you know what I mean? So
get it out.
What was she in Fast 8?
She started off 7, didn't she?
I think so.
Yeah, it started
the one where they was in Dubai.
Yeah, that's 7.
Jumping the car through the building.
Yeah, that's stupidness. The one Ronda Rousey was in. Yeah. With that crappy.
the beefcake woman.
Yeah.
She
fought Michelle Rodriguez.
Listen, she would have banged Rodriguez.
In real
life. Yeah,
she would have banged her life.
Saying that. She can't box.
She can't box, but she still would have smashed Rodriguez.
She would have thrown her around like a rag.
Yeah, exactly.
Gorilla press. Rodriguez is tiny, you know.
But they made Rose look big. She's only like 5 foot, 5'6", 5'7". They made her look huge.
Thick, no.
They made her look thicker as well with the coat she put on. She's not that thick.
Who's that?
Yeah, they made Rousey look a lot bigger than she is in that film.
Well,
that's why she had the suit.
She's still mean.
Like
she's
still mean, and compared to Rodriguez.
Oh yeah,
the only other girl in throughout the franchise that would test Rousey is Gina Carano,
who's also ex-MMA.
Yeah. She's the only other person that could actually test her and probably beat her actually. But, but anyway, we're going off a tangent now. Yeah. But anyway, we generally think it's a good.
It's a
thing.
good fit.
Yeah. And we all like Jason Momoa, so we wish him all the best and hope he gets paid what he's due. But what do you guys think, man? Are you happy about hearing Jason Momoa joining Fast and Furious 10?
Do you still like Fast and Furious franchise?
After the F9, from what I've been hearing.
7, 8, 9?
Yeah, F8 actually for me.
F8 and 9.
7 was the cut-off. 8 was garbage. I stopped watching after 8. So anyway, let us know what you think in the comments down below.